Samsung just broke the internet, and it wasn't because of a mind-blowing camera or some secret new feature. It was because of one single color: orange. A bright, loud, unapologetic orange Galaxy S26 Ultra render hit social media, and everything exploded. People started arguing, memes flooded timelines, and the very first accusation that popped up was Samsung copied Apple S orange iPhone 17 Pro Max. One image, and suddenly the copycat war started all over again. But here's the plot twist that most people didn't realize. That viral orange Samsung image was probably AI generated. It wasn't even real. Yet somehow it sparked a global debate. Why? Because this is bigger than a color. It reveals how people think about Samsung and Apple today. And honestly, it's kind of unfair. Samsung has used orange long before Apple ever touched it. The Galaxy S24 Ultra literally launched with a titanium orange version. Even older Samsung phones came in fiery, warm orange shades. So, no, Samsung didn't steal orange from Apple. But in tech, timing is everything. It doesn't matter who did it first. People only remember who did it last. If Apple drops an orange phone and Samsung drops an orange phone right after, the internet points fingers. Even if Samsung had it ready months ago, perception becomes reality, and perception says Apple leads, Samsung follows. But should Samsung really play it safe just to avoid comparisons? Or should they go even bolder and flip the narrative? Samsung has never been the plain and simple brand. They take risks. They use color like a personality. Deep reds, cool mint, titanium silver, purple, even gold. They're not afraid to experiment. Meanwhile, most companies are stuck in black, gray, or beige. Phones are starting to look the same, but when Samsung drops a color that makes you feel something, it stands out. Color is more than decoration. It's identity, it's memory, it's emotion. And emotion is what keeps people talking. So honestly, Samsung using bold colors isn't copying. It's staying true to who they are. But let's be real, the color drama is just the surface. There's something way more important happening underneath. And this is where things get exciting. Let's talk about what's under the hood. Samsung is bringing back something people thought was gone. After skipping its in-house Exynos chips for the Galaxy S25 series, Samsung is reportedly returning with the Exynos 2600 in the Galaxy S26 lineup. Not some small refresh, a brand new 2nm processor. That is cutting edge. Reports say the S26 Pro and possibly the S26 Plus will use the Exynos 2600 in global markets, while the US and China versions will stick with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, the same one powering the S26 Ultra. So Samsung is splitting the lineup again, but this time it feels different. In the past, Exynos had a bad reputation. Overheating, weaker performance, lower battery life. People complained. Hard. Samsung heard it. And instead of pretending everything was fine, they went back to the lab. Now, according to a Korean report, the new Exynos has finally hit a 50% yield rate. That means production is stable, it's working, it's no longer experimental. And here's the part that really caught my attention. The Exynos 2600 uses the new Xclipse 960 GPU built with AMD's RDNA architecture, AMD graphics, in a Samsung phone. That could be a game changer for gaming and performance. If Samsung pulls this off and both Exynos and Snapdragon versions perform at the same level, this could finally be the comeback Exynos needed. It could change the way people see Samsung's hardware forever. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S26 Ultra stays all Snapdragon across every region. No confusion, no mixed models, just pure flagship power. So now we've got two big stories colliding. The internet is freaking out about orange, but the real revolution might be happening inside the phone. Samsung could bring back bold design and powerful technology at the same time. And honestly, that's the sweet spot. Because design grabs attention, performance builds trust, put both together, and Samsung owns the conversation. So here's the real question. Should Samsung keep using bold colors like orange or leave them behind and only focus on specs? I say do both. Play loud, stand out, be fearless. This brand isn't at its best when it plays safe. It's at its best when it surprises people, when it takes risks, when it shows personality. If Samsung launches an orange S26 Ultra and also delivers powerhouse performance, people will talk. People will respect it. People will remember it. Now I want to know what you think. If Samsung dropped a bold orange S26 Ultra with Snapdragon performance worldwide, or a fully redeemed Exynos in other regions, would you be excited? Would you rock that orange proudly, or would you keep it safe with black or silver? Let me know in the comments. Stay tuned because this is just the beginning. More leaks are coming, and things are about to get even more interesting. Samsung is not playing it safe this year, and that means we're in for a wild ride.